Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. It's Monday afternoon here on Virtual Village Hall, and today we're going to do a little toning workout. So I hope that you are able to join me today for a little toning workout. Just toning and firming up the areas of the body that sometimes we forget about from day to day. So particularly the arms, without a doubt. Good afternoon, as you're jumping onto the Virtual Village Hall page. The sun is shining here, I hope it is with you. How are you all today? It's a strange situation at the moment, isn't it? But with these lovely Virtual Village Hall pages, people can jump in and there's so much going on. So it's really worthwhile, checking in daily and seeing what's on the page for that day, the Virtual Village Hall page. There's so many different things in this group for you to scroll through and have a look. Good evening, or morning, afternoon. Goodness, it's been one day from the next. Good afternoon, Nadine. Hello again. Hope I'm well. I am. Thank you, Nadine. I'm really well. Yes. Strange times, but going back now into more online teaching for the next few weeks, certainly. Keeping everybody healthy and hopefully keeping everybody fit. And from their home, obviously, things that you can do at home to keep fit and to stay fit and to stay toned. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I hope that you've got maybe a little pair of weights that you could use for today's class. It's a sort of a toning class, as I say, upper body, lower body, legs. We're going to be doing the whole body. If you haven't got any weights, I am going to use today 2 cans. So I've got a couple of cans here, and I'm going to use some cans today because I realise that not everybody is going to have some weights laying around, are they? Looking forward to your class from Scotland. Hi Sonia, how are you doing? Oh, that's lovely. Thank you for putting where you... It's nice to know where people are watching from, without a doubt. People are all over the country now on this Virtual Village Hall page, so it's really lovely to know where people are sitting and watching the videos from. So this is a live video. I have a little studio, as you can see here, in my home, and this is where I teach a lot of my online classes from. When I'm not able to teach, face-to-face classes, which I have been able to do for the last 6 or 8 weeks, since the beginning of September. I have been able to teach some live classes face-to-face, but of course that is all now going to stop again from Thursday. So I'm back in my studio at home. So it's lovely to have you on here, Sonia. Pam, lovely, from Brighton. Oh, excellent, lovely. Welcome, Pam. Welcome to my home studio. Guys, I've got a couple of cans, a pair of cans. That's all. I just went to the cupboard and grabbed these. You could use, we have to improvise a little bit when we're working from home. So you might have a couple of empty bottles of water that you could top up with water, or some people have filled them up with sand or stones and made their own little weight. That's always a good one. Hi Tracey, Michelle Worrell from Cornwall. Have enjoyed your workouts on YouTube. First live class. That's brilliant. Well done. Welcome to my live class, Barbara. And Janie Toynton got my beans tins. Well done, Janie. Yeah, mine are tomatoes. If you've got some weights, I've got a little pair of weights here. These are 1 kilo weights. I wouldn't use much heavier than that, to be honest. I really wouldn't. Little pair of 1 kilo weights. Hi Sheila, afternoon from the Wirral. Hello Sheila. Katie. Hi Katie, how are you? I know Katie, so it's nice to see you on here, Katie. Denise, joining you for the first time. I'm in Somerset. Oh, crikey. So really around the country. Hi Karen, how are you? Karen, I know you, don't I, Karen? So lovely to have so many people join me today for this little class. You're going to need to grab some weights if you're lucky enough to have them, some tins, or just a couple of bottles of water. We're going to do a little warm up first, get you loosened up, a little bit of movability, and then we're going to pick our our weights or our cans up or our bottles, and we're going to do a little bit of toning. So let's get the music on straight away. At the end, if you want to send me a message, I'll always reply to your messages, or if you've got any questions, health related, fitness related, send me a message at the end. Hi Kathy from Cumbria. Oh, lovely to see. Oh, Grimsby. Lovely. Hello from Grimsby, South Wales, Liz. Hi, how are you? It's great to see so many people on here from all over the country, all part of this virtual village hall. It's an amazing group. Well done. Utoxeter, Hilary. Hello. Keep sending those in, ladies, and I'll have a look at them later. Of course, I always read back the messages at the end and reply to the messages if you've got any questions. But let's get our cans, let's get our bottles, and let's get our weights. Now, pop them down just for the moment, because we're going to just do a little bit of a warm-up first, and then we can then do our toning with our cans or our weights. First time for Helen from Shropshire. Welcome, Helen. Welcome into my studio on the Virtual Village Hall page. Come and join me. Let's do a little. We're going to do a little marching, because I want to get you warmed up a little bit. Good. So let's do a little marching. Here we go. I'm going to sit back here so you can see me right and left. So let us warm up a little bit. Go a little wider. Good. So keep your knees slightly bent, keep your knees soft, march it in. So a very gentle warm up before we do some toning. Go a little wider, nice and easy on the feet now, good. And march it in. So just make sure that you've got a big piece of space around you, you've pushed away the furniture, and you've got room for movement, you're not going to bang into anything. And then go wider. And let's just get a little bit loosened up. Back into the middle one more time. Now just give me a forward, forward, back. Forward, forward, back. Forward, forward, back. Forward, forward, back. Good. Now I call this an easy walk. It's an easy walk. Soften your knees. You could add a little punching movement, but you don't have to. That's up to you. Bit of added arms if you want to. But just keep the legs going. Forward, forward, back, back. Lovely. Forward, forward, back, back. Good. Forward, forward, back. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. March again. Good. Pick up the feet. Do a step touch, just side to side. Now bend the knees, push the arm across. So we're just starting to get a little warmer, hopefully. Push the arm across. Good, there we go. Push across. And now reach up, little reach. Good, nice and tall, stretch it up there. Lovely. And again, just do a little push across. Good. And now curl your arms. A little curl. Now if you can, just kick back towards your buttocks. But if you don't want to take your feet off the floor, then just leave both feet on the floor and just do like a little knee bend. Of course, you don't have to lift the heel, only if you feel comfortable with it. And now pull the arms up and down. And if you want to leave your feet on the floor, then you just do it that way. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and step touch. Now give me a little shoulder roll. Ease your shoulders. And now 2 steps. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just ease the shoulders out. That's lovely. And again, 1, 2. That's why you need just a little bit of space. Not too much, but you need a clear area. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Good. And now go back to your little box step. Easy walk. Forward, forward, back. Forward, forward, back. Add a little punch if you want to punch. Forward with the arms, just nice and soft. Good. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. Now your right leg, we're going to tap it out to the side. The left leg is bent, the knee is bent. Hold it in that thigh. Last 4, 3, 2, change your leg. Try not to bounce on this knee, sit back in your hip, sit back in your thigh. Change your leg for 4. 1, 2, 3, change 4. 1, 2, 3, change 2. Change 2. 2, 1 more each side. And now a single, side to side. I hope you're feeling a little bit warmer now, a little bit more mobilised. Good, just tap it out. And now just push your heels forward to me. There we go. Push with your arms. As soon as you start using your arms, your heart rate will go up and that will make you feel warmer. So any arm movements will help to get you warmed up. Cross them over. Still tapping the heel forward. Nice soft knees. 4, 3, good. 2, one more time. And march it out. Lovely. Okay. So now we're going to pick up our cans or our bottles or our hand weights. Have you got them? Ah, good. And please, you can join me. Thank you. Okay, let's take the arms up and down. Good. So we're going to do a little curl. Just turn up a little bit. So you've got a beat there. So working with a little beat. Now I'm going to tuck the elbows in. And this is called a bicep curl. A fairly popular arm exercise, to be fair. But it's really important how you do it. You've got to keep your elbows tucked into your side. And your weights or your cans or your bottles of water come towards your shoulder. Keep your knees slightly bent and draw up through your tummy. I always say, imagine you're wearing a tight pair of jeans and you've zipped yourself into them or you've zipped up a coat. So you're always feeling like you're pulled in nice and tight through the middle there. Good, let's do another 8. Here we go. 8 and down, 7 and down, 6 and down, 5. Keep zipped in, 4 and down, 3. Lovely. 2. Now we're going to do what's called an upright row. So we're going to pull up through the arms. Good. I'm going to roll the arm up. Now can you see I'm trying to make a V shape with my arms. My elbows go around my ears and my weights or my cans are just under my chin. So you want to try and get that V shape through your arms. This is really good for the back of your arms, your underarm here, your tricep muscle. So it's the underarm area that we're working here and down. It's really important that particularly ladies do some arm work on a regular basis just to keep their arms looking good and shapely and toned. Lift. Good. Let's do 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2. Lovely. Now go back to your curl. Hold your cans or your weights on the end. Can you see? I'm holding. Instead of putting my palms up, I'm holding the end of the weight. It's a slightly different grip. Can you see there? Slightly different grip on the can or the weight. It's called a hammer curl, a bicep hammer curl. And just curl it up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Good. Up. 4 more. 4 and down. 3 and down. 2. That's lovely. And let's just have a little roll of the shoulders. Just ease those shoulders back. Now just check your posture again. Draw up. Let's take that arm out to the side and work into the shoulders now. Shapely shoulders. Now again you need to relax your shoulders slightly down and curve your arms slightly forward. Again, if I can go from the side for you, you'll see but my arm isn't dead straight. It's got a curve at the elbow, and this will help keep your shoulders nicely down. If you can just curl and curve the arm forward. Good. I'm just doing a single arm for the moment. Let's do 4 more. 4 and down. 3 and down. 2. Now we're going to try and do both together if you can. Lift. Now, if you've got a lighter weight, or you're using cans of beans, cans of tomatoes, like I've got, if your weight is lighter, you probably can do both weights together. But you might only have a very heavy pair of weights kicking around the house somewhere, and you've dragged those out the garage to do this workout, and now you're thinking, oh, these are a little bit too heavy to do both arms. So if that is the case, go back and do a single arm again. So if you've got heavy weights or heavier or too heavy for your arms to do them together, do them singly. 4, good, 3. So this is for the arms and shoulders. 2 and 1. That's good. Give your shoulders a roll. Just move your feet a little bit because you can get a bit stationary. So now we're going to work our waist. You can hold, I'm going to hold 1 can because it's hard for me to hold 2 cans. But if you've got a pair of weights, you might be able to hold 2 in the same hand. So to your right, reach down. Push the can down your side. Push that can down your thigh. But try and keep your shoulders back, especially this top left shoulder. What you're trying to avoid is physically coming forward. Stand tall, piece of string at the top of your head, pulling you up tall. And your jeans zipped up, your coat zipped up. So really tall and pulled in the middle. And then just reach down your right side. That's lovely. Let's do 8 and up. 7. You're just doing your right side only, so don't be tempted to go right, left. Focus on your right side first. Let's do 4 more. Let's do 3 more, and 2 more, and 1 more time. Oh, good. Just do a little hip circle. Just loosen your hips, and then pull up again. Relax your shoulders down. Soften your knees, and let's do our left side. So again, really nicely pulled back, hold your tummy in, and just roll your weight to your can of beans down your left side, through your waist. Good, standing really tall all the time. Posture's really important, you know, whether you're sitting down or standing. And of course, some of you might be doing this from a chair, and that's absolutely fine. You can do it seated. Most of these exercises you can do seated. Some of them, the one we're going to do in a moment, you can't do seated, but certainly you can be sitting on a chair right now and doing this one from a seated position. Good, let's do 8, 7, waist bend, 6, good, 5, keep that right shoulder back, good, just a couple more, really working your waist. Oh, lovely. And then give them a bit of a roll back. Ease them out. Good. Let's go back to our arms. Thank you for that little thumbs up. Curl, lift, hold, down. Curl, lift. Oh, we've got a little bit of a combination here. Curl, lift, hold, down. Curl, lift. Now, again, if you've got any shoulder problems and you can't raise the weights or the cans above your head, just stay with the curl. Just do some more of the curls. Yes, just do some more of the curls. It's up to you, but we're going to go curl, lift. It's really important when you're exercising at home that you improvise and you change any exercise that doesn't suit you personally. You just do something that does suit you, or a slightly easier version of it. Good. It's 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Good. 1, 2, 3. Couple more. 1, 2, 3. Whose arms are aching? 1, 2, 3 and 4. Good. And And that worked the biceps, so the front of the arm, and then we went up into shoulder, so we worked the shoulders as well. So bicep, then shoulder, combination of arms and shoulders with that one. Good. Okay, now standing with our feet together, to come out of that sunlight. It's been quite a strong sunlight coming through the side of my studio, so I'm trying to avoid the sun too much. Now we're going to do what's called sit and reach. Imagine that you've got a chair there. This is really important because we've really got to make sure that we keep the strength in our legs as we get older particularly. So imagine, you don't have to have a chair there, but I'm going to just show you with the chair so you get the idea. Imagine you're going to sit on the chair and then you stand up and you reach tall with your weights. So you're going to sit on the chair and then you reach tall with your weights. Imagine you're going to sit on the chair. If you've got a chair there, you're not actually going to sit down and rest on it, but you're going to push your bottom towards the seat of the chair. And this is an exercise we call sit and reach. So reaching up, sitting down, and then reaching up. Good. Sitting down and reaching up. Lovely. That's really good. The exercises I'm doing with you today are really good for toning, shaping, but also they're what we call functional exercises. You know, I'm trying to give you the moves. The exercises are the kind of things that you would do in a day. You will need to sit down, you will need to stand up. You will need to reach up at some point, you may be changing a light bulb or something like that, or reaching a top cupboard. You are going to have to bend to one side to pick something up. How are we doing? 4 more. Are we doing okay? 3 more. Don't forget, you can have a rest. You don't have to do them all with me. You could just stop and have a little rest. And one more time. That's really good. And push up. Lovely. Just so important that we keep our thighs really strong and keep our bones strong. Working with the weights helps to strengthen our bones as well. So that's really crucial as well. Okay, so now we're going to just go back to our waist again. And we're going to just do one little bend. Just a little bend again. Now we're going to take this hand and reach it over. So we're just sitting tall again. So I'm reaching down my right side, but I'm also pushing my can over my head as well. Now you might decide not to have anything in your left hand and popping your weight or your can down and just do a reach without holding anything. That's fine. If you're at home and you think, oh, I'll just reach over, I don't need to hold a can in my left hand, then do it without holding anything in your left hand, but just keep it in your right hand as you reach down. Let's do a couple more, and one more, and that's really good. And relax, and just move our legs a little bit in between. So again, let's do the other side. Pull up tall, zip up your jeans or your coat, and then reach down to your side, left side. And then once you're happy with your movement, see if you can try pushing the other arm over as you reach down. Good, reach down. There we go. Good. Again, posture is really important. Pull your tummy muscles in and push over. Let's do 8. Lovely. 7, 6, really good. 5 and 4, nearly there. 3, 2, one more. Oh, well done. And move and march your legs. Lovely. I'm going to move my chair out the way now. So of course some of these ones standing, these ones with working our legs can't be done seated on a chair. But of course, if you are on a chair, you could just fill in and do some of the other exercises and repeat those. Now we're going to do what's called a little curtsy squat. I want you to just imagine you're going to curtsy to the Queen. It's a really good exercise. Again, it strengthens the leg muscles and it helps to lift and firm the buttocks and the thighs. I'm going to just turn around for you just so you can see what my legs are doing. So all you're going to do, you put your cans, you do a little curtsy to the Queen, and then you reach up tall. And then your other leg, curtsy to the queen and reach up tall. So a little curtsy and then you reach up, a little curtsy, and can you see my legs just coming behind me, and then I'm dipping down into a little curtsy, and then I'm reaching up in between. So it's a little curtsy and then I reach up. A little curtsy. Now you need to make sure you really push your hips behind you. Push back through your hips and then stand tall and push up. That's lovely. Really important, you push your bottom back, you push your hips back. Try and keep your shoulders lifted so you can stay looking forward to your screen. It's good if you can look forward rather than look at the floor. Curtsy, 2 more, curtsy, and last one on the other side, curtsy, and up. How are you feeling? Are you feeling warmer? Those exercises that use the large muscles of your lower body really raise your heart rate up as well, so you'll get really warm doing those. Those are large muscles, they need a good blood supply to them when they're exercising, and the oxygen's carried into the blood, so that's why we take some deep breaths and raise our heart rate a little bit. Yes, lots of thumbs up, lots of hearts there. We're all going, oh yeah, I can feel that one this morning. Should we do one more before we finish off? This is another arm one. I'm going to just use the one can, not the two. I'm going to go sideways for you. So take your left leg forward and your right leg back. Rest on your left thigh, right hand. Now just do a little rowing action. Row, down, row, down. Again, try and hold your tummy in. Posture again. Posture and poise. Always important. So just row, down, row, down, row and down. Good. Row and down. Row and down. Let's go. 8, down, 7, down, 6, down, 5, down, 4, down, 3. Roll the elbow back. That's lovely. One more time and relax. Good. And that's again very good for the back of your arm and the whole shoulder area. Should we do the other side? Step forward and then lean forward slightly. Straighten the arm out first. Here we go. Row and down. Row. Got my tummy pulled in and my shoulders square. Looking slightly forward, not down at the floor, so I can keep my neck in line with my spine. Everything's tucked in and pulled in tightly. And row and down. This is our last exercise, so let's make this a really good one. Do the best we can, just to finish off with the arms. Good. Row it back. Here we go. Last 8 and 7. Good. Thumbs in. 6 and 5. Keep the elbow by your side. 4 and 3. 2. One more and relax it. Well done. You can pop your cans down, or you can pop your weights down, and just roll your shoulders back. Nice little roll round. How did that feel? Yeah, just get a little bit of movement. Just pop the hands there and just ease the shoulders back. When you're doing a bit of arm work with the weights, the shoulders are what we call stabilizers. So they kind of hold you in place while your arms are doing what they're doing. So always good to get a little shoulder roll at the end. That's lovely. Take your arm across, just hold it across gently and just stretch around the back of your arm and shoulder. Ooh, take a couple of nice deep breaths in. Try and breathe from your ribs and breathe out. Lovely. Let's do the other side. Take it across. Just ease that arm across, just gently. You're not forcing it, just gently. Well done. Ah, fantastic. Thank you from Northants. Ah, great. I didn't read the one earlier. Tracey, thank you. Motivated now. Picking up those weights. Kafili. Oh, goodness. I'm just amazed. That's brilliant. Take your hands behind you. It's so lovely to have so many people jumping on from different parts of the country. Because usually when you teach a class, you just teach to your own area, and you know the people in your village or your town come to you. And obviously with the Virtual Village Home platform, it's just lovely to be able to work with so many different people from around the country. We just step back a little bit, reach up, that's lovely. Now leave your right arm there, give me a nice long stretch down your waist, because remember we worked quite hard on our waist, didn't we? So there it is, and then the same on the other side. But always remember, tummy in, zipped up the jeans, pull everything in, don't lose your posture and your poise. And relax. Take a nice deep breath in, breathe in, and breathe out. Good, breathe in, and breathe out. And for the last time, breathe in. Oh, there we go, breathe out and shoulder roll to finish. Well done, everybody. Super job. I hope you enjoyed that one. It's just very easy to use. A little pair of cans of beans or some water, make your own weights, and just try and do a little bit every other day, just to keep everything nice and toned up. Ah, thanks from Northern Ireland. Hi, Jan. How are you? Ah, lovely. Karen, well done. Karen's on the school run. Thank you. V.S. Sinclair Jenny, I don't know your first name, but good to have you on here. Helen, first virtual village hall session I've done, loved it, thank you. Oh, that's lovely. I always think it's nice, you know, when you first find a live video and go on for the first time. And a lot of people watch it from their phones and from their iPads, and some phones now even connect to the television, don't they? So you can have it on the big screen. And you can buy connectors as well to plug to your phone and then into your television, even if it doesn't pick it up. So it's nowadays, you know, we can use our screens, which is great to watch workouts and lives, so and everything else. Phew, now I've done that and enjoyed it. Good, thank you very much, Pam, that's lovely. Thank you, Katie, thank you very much. Sue, brilliant workout here in Earl Shilton. Oh, okay, I'm not familiar with that area. Kathy, thank you. How often do you need to, oh, just went really quickly. How often do you need to do this? I'd like to try and join next. How often do I do this? I'm every couple of weeks. I'm twice a month normally. I do Mondays, always at 2:30, so I won't be here next week. I think I'm here the week after. And I do different things. I do some salsa, I do some weights, I do easy aerobics, something. I just keep it really easy though. It's got to be follow my lead at everything that you guys can join in, so it's really simple to follow stuff. Boy, did my shoulders creak. Oh, well done, Denise. Yeah, creaky shoulders. Thanks, Nadine. I see you on here. Thank you quite regularly, don't I? So it's nice to see you again. Well done. Tracey, really helped my sciatica, struggled with movement for weeks, and the drugs means, you and the drugs are the means to my mend. Oh, God, goodness, that's great. I would say, you know, any kind of mobility movement, anything like that, you know, we tend to find if something hurts a bit, then we don't try not to do anything, but if you keep it really gentle and just do a little bit every day, it keeps us oiled, doesn't it? It's like an engine, well oiled. So that's good to hear, Tracey, really good. Mary, thanks Tracey, first time, that was fun. Thank you, Mary, that's lovely to hear. Sue saying hi, Pam, so you must know each other. Catherine, thank you very much. Hilary, first time for me too and loved it. Ah, fabulous. Well, you'll have to keep an eye on the timetable. I know that goes up on the page. I think I'm not next week, but the week after. I think I might be doing a salsa as well, I'm not sure, but do check and have a look. Or send a message and somebody will let you know from the page. So that's lovely, first time, and on the big TV. Well, that's a bit scary, Catherine. But again, it's always good if you can see it, you know, from a bigger screen. Thank you. Well done, everybody. Thank you, my first time from Kathy. Pam says hello. Helen, thank you and bye-bye. Thank you, really enjoyed that. Thanks, Barbara. Thanks, Janie. Thanks, Hilary. You've been a lovely crowd. I hope you enjoyed it. And I need it for my osteoporosis. Oh, yes, you will do, Hilary, without a doubt. Absolutely, you will do. Great. Well done, Denise. Thank you. Recommend my friends join you. Absolutely. Do recommend it. There's so much on the Village Hall page, exercise and art and crafts and, oh, so much gardening, singing. Absolutely recommend us. And take care, everybody. Have the rest of a good Monday, and I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Thank you. Thanks, Tracey. Bye. Bye-bye, everybody.